I'm supposed to be here at like 3:30, man. Where is he? Where would he...
Get out my side. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're working on my 86 Ford Bronco and we're putting new injectors, well, the old injectors back in because I put aftermarket ones in and now I keep getting gas in my oil. So we're going back to the old Ford ones.
Back to it. So, damn, she's pretty in this light.
Oh yeah, she's pretty dusty.
That Titanic lighting.
So
I wish we could get a better yeah.
Yeah, get that close up over here.
I'm getting close.
So these are the original Ford injectors, and they were clogged up as could be, and they were old, and so I went on eBay. I got busy on eBay. They're still Ford injectors is what I put in them, but they're like the 95 and up injectors for the 5.0. Like there's a newer style of them. So they're still Ford, but I think one of them is sticking open because I'm getting a whole lot of gasoline in my oil. And we gotta fix that.
Yeah.
So you'll see it in today's episode.
Yeah.
Alright, so we gotta start. We gotta get the intake tubes off. Toss those over there. Now what do we gotta do next? We gotta get the EGR tube off. A bunch of vacuum lines. Let's start taking vacuum lines off. And so we're pulling, this is the brake booster line.
Yeah, just name
What
everything
is
you like
this?
to pull off.
Oh, that's my, let me get that out of the way.
What is it?
That is my AC, oh, can I? Yeah, I can. Okay, we're good. Maybe. That is my AC compressor. That's the, when that gives it power, the clutch kicks in. I don't know what it's called, but actuator wire, I guess? I don't know.
Yeah.
Got too many hoses on this thing. So we got to get all these vacuum lines off. Alright, like that. I can remember where these all go. I'll put them up here. That one there. Stick these up here. It's cold in here. So now we got to get all of my throttle cables off. This cable is my transmission kickdown cable. It's, if I remember right, you slide it forward, yeah, and it comes off. This one, the throttle cable, how do I get that off? We're gonna do a little editing magic here and it'll be off next time you see it. There it is. No need for editing even, we got that.
That one's got to be on there.
So EGR line off. Now I gotta find a crescent wrench. Oh, look at that. It's not stuck or anything because I just took it off about a month ago.
Oh, man strength.
Throw man strength if I get this off by hand now. And that didn't happen.
What, this?
Yeah. Oh,
there you go.
Just
Dude,
cut to me getting it off.
Yeah.
Man strength now that it's broke loose.
It's straight hurt, man. So,
I know.
it's at 86.
Yeah. Technically it was built in 85, but it's an 86 model year.
Yeah.
I don't know how they get away with doing that.
Yeah, that's weird.
Built in 85. It's 86. I'll just unplug this. Oh, what size are those bolts? Oh! We're good. I probably
That
just
sounded painful.
I got steel toes or composite toe, whatever. I need to get this working again because that was.
We got to do that on Richard too.
Oh yeah. Well, only bad thing about Richards is you can't pull it. This thing you can pull.
Yeah.
That is. I'm gonna say that's a 1/2 inch. The people at the internet are gonna be yelling at me because I'm probably not doing this the way I should be. It's okay. I'm gonna say that's a 1/2 inch. 6 point. What are you doing?
I don't know. It's German.
Don't play with the condenser. There. That's the, no, JK, that's the evaporator.
Couldn't have told you.
I might not know what I'm talking about, so.
Definitely not.
Okay, I'm gonna put that. Sit that there. Oh, I like how loose these are because I just did it.
Where's the flashlight?
Is there one? Oh, yes. Shit,
That's how it goes up.
tornado out there.
Fucking.
Oh, I remember how much this sucked.
I really
Oh.
do not know how that flash works. That'd be nice.
Try for taking pictures, I bet.
You think? You're scaring the shit.
I'm scaring myself up here, dude. Now I gotta take this off. The only good things about this stuff is you have like a little tool tray you can lay stuff in here.
Where? Oh yeah.
That's where I lay all my parts. There's gotta be more than one. Yes.
Dude, you must have.
What am I doing? Oh yeah. We're rolling?
Yeah. Show me what you're hitting.
Alright, so there's a bolt way in the back here that is kind of hard to get to.
See.
But I got it, so we're good. That would make this a lot easier. Hiring somebody else to do it. But then we couldn't make YouTube videos for you guys, so
Yeah. For the people.
we're doing this for you.
Oh, my hand hurts, man.
What'd you do?
Yeah, a little update, man. This is 30 degrees flat and 30-mile-per-hour winds.
We're out of the wind, though.
Yeah, but we don't have electric in here. Besides, we're running this light off of it, your Jeep, so
Oh, bolt number one?
I'm not cut for this.
What I need one of those. Here's my pan for right now. My throttle
The
body
pan in
cover.
question.
I'm hoping these are all the same length. I know there's one bolt in the middle that's like an Allen key head, or it's a
That's evil.
or it's a Torx head maybe. I don't remember. But all the rest of them are 1/2 inch. Bolt 2. I think we got, what, 3 more after these? The other problem I had with those injectors is I don't think the O-rings were, I don't think they were the exact right size for my fuel rail. So I had a vacuum leak on a couple of them. I ran a smoke test on it and you could see there was smoke coming out. There's a couple other leaks on this thing, but that was the biggest one.
Gee, oh my god, we're about to lose a wall.
Is that even on threading?
I cannot.
I can't tell. Oh, I think, is it good? Oh, it's on thread, okay. It's just at a weird angle. Now I gotta remember what size that one is in the middle. Oh, oh no, it's a Torx bit. I love Torx bits. I love every mechanic loves them. Lord.
Okay, we're live.
Alright, so everything's unbolted, but we're cheating a little bit because we're not taking the EGR wiring off, or we're not taking the coolant line. I can't think of my words lately. I should, however, put something over that alternator, because if that arcs, we're going to have fun because we're taking off injectors with gasoline in them. So if the intake touches out, we're in for a fun day. Alright. No, really? I should just take the battery post, the terminals off.
Yeah.
That might make a little more sense. one. Put that over there. Second one. All right, we're not going to burn the truck down today. Oh, what? That's the second time this month. Get out of there. Get out of here. Scat. Okay, so now we can just tip here and pick the intake off.
That thing looks fucking heavy.
What's that?
That thing looks heavy.
It's aluminum, so it's not. Oh, forgot about that. We might do some editing magic here because we're gonna have fun with this. Oh dear. Any Bronco enthusiast right now is gonna be like, why do you have your foot on the fender? But it's not original, so I don't care. Okay, so we got the intake off. Let me see that camera here. And like I thought, if you look in the intake, all the runners are wet, which means it's had a lot of gas going through it, and it's got a carbon buildup in there. So I'm pretty sure these injectors are sticking wide open and not shutting off. All right, I'm gonna get the camera back to Phil. Let's get this gasket off of here.
Yeah, you can tell who knows what they're talking about and who doesn't. So
we'll see. It actually came off pretty nice. Expertly cataract that. I might not have to clean anything up.
did the gasket come off a little?
I think so.
I can't see any.
I mean, I might get a razor blade and clean that a little bit, but
Yeah.
more about that later. Now I got to get the fuel rail off, which, to my knowledge, there's a bolt on each side. Let me get my phone.
Yeah. Is there 4 or 2? There's one there.
There's 4, yeah. Oh, this was fun. Okay. All right.
Here, show them where the bolts are.
So, if you can see this right here, this little nub there, there's a bolt there, and there's one back there, that one, and the same thing on this side too. Let's ride the first time. Oh. All right,
So we got a flag on the play.
Oh yeah, just little aluminum, be good. So all 4 bolts are out of the fuel rail, so you can see they're loose now. I got to get all the injector harnesses off, which half of these are broken, but they stay on, so I don't really care. Ford's being sneaky with us. They put this injector right up under the distributor. So it's really fun to get that harness out there.
Okay.
Alright, so we're pulling the old injectors off. We pop the fuel rail off. Oh, there goes. There's at least 2 injectors. Alright, there's... Oh, we're already leaking gas. Yeah.
And
Okay.
blood, man. Jesus, you good.
A little blood doesn't hurt.
Spit out all this.
So they all came off, which these were a pain to get in here. I mean, and look, you can see they're crooked inside there. Yeah, we're good. This isn't, that's why it's leaking. Oh, that didn't just do that. Did that just drop something? Hold on.
Oh, in the manifold? Or in the engine?
Oh. No, did that do?
What did it drop?
Alright, so now all the injectors are out of the fuel rail on each side. And if you can see there on the intake, right in here, there's parts of the old gasket left on there. So I have to scrape that off of there now. Alright, I got that side cleaned up. Now I gotta check to see if this side has anything on it. And it's got a little bit, so we'll scrape that off there. And like I said before, I have just done this like 2 months ago, so luckily it's not too stuck on there, which is gonna make it a lot easier to get it all cleaned up and get a good gasket surface, which that looks pretty good. Now I've got the injector here, and when you put your injectors in the fuel rail, you're supposed to put some oil on it. So I got a little 90 weight gear oil here. I'm going to rub on all the O-rings on both sides, and that should lube it up so it slides right into the rail and into the intake hole down there. All right, guys, I got my injectors oiled up, and I'm going to start putting them in. I'm going to slide them into the fuel rail first here. Just kind of wiggle them in. And then you hear them snap in too, so you know they're in, and they'll seal perfectly. So I'm going to put all 8 of them in, and then I'm going to pop the fuel rails down into the intake. So you guys are going to see me with this little cap of oil here, just kind of rubbing my finger in there and then putting it on all the O-rings. All right, so a little update. I got the fuel injectors back in, fuel rails are on. I do not have them bolted down yet because I'm going to pressure test them and make sure nothing leaks. But then after that, I'll bolt everything back down. All right, so I just got in pressure testing everything. I cycled the key about 3 times. And as you can see down there by the injectors, on each side, there's no leaks. There's no signs of gas leaking out of the fuel rail anywhere. All my hoses are good. My fuel lines are intact. So I can bolt them down now, and I can put the gasket on and get ready to put the intake back on. Okay, so everything's bolted down. Now I gotta put the injector harnesses back on. Then I can put the intake back on. So let's get it done. I'll cut that. All right, I think I can take my ratchet strap off now.
Much warmer today. Nah, I can deal with this. I'm not shivering.
It's not windy or pouring down rain.
My teeth aren't chattering. Daniel was in a short sleeve tee when I got here, dude. Yeah, I don't know if I ever gave a view of what this thing looks like.
Rusty. For now.
That's what you don't say. You let them figure that out.
Okay. Well, hey, they'll see it and they'll see all the rust getting ripped out of it.
Could be worse. It's beautiful, though. Intake time. Our favorite time.
Oh, man. I spilled a lot of oil down there, taking that filter off.
It's good to me.
Because I had to run a screwdriver through it to get it loose. Oh, I forgot how much fun this was.
That is so odd. Well, I guess I've never worked on like anything but the vet, so I don't really see different stuff. But that
Fox bodies, I think, have a similar intake to this because, you know, they're all from the 80s. But
yeah, I
think any of the old Ford 5.0s, this is what it's like.
This is diesel, right?
This is a gas one.
Gas?
What is... I tell people it's got a 5.0 Coyote in it. Oh, this is fun. Oh, there's no place to kneel.
Look at the dedication, too. He is circus monkeying on top of that right now. You don't see this type of stuff anywhere. We should get you in a harness hanging from the ceiling.
That might be easier.
Like James Bond working on this thing.
Pull the hood off this thing, just hang it.
Comfortable.
That might, yeah. We're going to try something different this time. The bolt end up here, so I can try and line that up. If I get one in, I can pivot the rest, maybe. Maybe. That's a big maybe.
Action shot.
Oh, Jesus. One more bolt. Let's see. Oh, just line up. Oh, we're golden.
Yeah, it's a real long extension. Yeah.
Trying to get over this throttle bracket. Oh, I gotta pop this extension off. Okay, now it's time for the fun bolt.
What are those going to?
This this one.
Dude, we're gonna have a good blooper reel on this one.
Oh, you're gonna be kidding me.
Recovery.
Okay, so this bolt is really fun because it goes down in this crease here in between the intake, and it goes like where this one is on that side.
Oh, hell yeah.
So you gotta like try to go under here. Seriously.
Yeah. Dude, you are. That's what Ford.
You know where that fell, right?
All those. Oh no.
That fell in that oil pan down there.
Oh, we gotta fish. We gotta go fishing. That's gas, man.
Yeah, it's gas. Oh, damn. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay.
Oh Lord. It's like a match in this thing. Man. That's what I grabbed. That was disgusting. Got it?
That's pure gasoline.
Nice.
That oil has only 10 minutes on it, maybe. Those injectors were leaking down that much.
That's disgusting.
Here, let me get a video of this.
What? Ooh.
How sloshy that is.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Paper towels, go!
That's good. Sniffing gas makes you live longer.
That's interesting. Okay. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Did you drop it?
Mm-hmm. But I got it again.
Dude, you got some slippery hands.
Oh yeah, they're covered in oil now.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Got it?
Yep. Oh, that's tight. Yep. There's that. This one now. Alright, so now I just gotta put, while I have the air box out, is when I'm gonna put the oil in it. So let me pull this out of the way. So if you guys didn't know, when you're putting an oil filter on, you gotta get this O-ring all lubed up, because that helps it come off easier and it helps it seal better. So this goes down like this. And then right there. Turn it on.
Oh, it goes on sideways?
Yep.
I was wondering where that was going.
You never tighten these with a wrench. You always go by hand when you're putting them on, because then you're never going to get it off, even with a wrench if you tighten it.
Yeah.
A little mechanic tip for you.
Okay, Daniel's starting her up. So now we got it straight piped, so we'll listen to it. Okay. We're done working with Bronco for this video, and the Cobra's next. So we got airbags to do on that, and then that's it. So, thank you for watching, and where did you...